After the past few years of doing your shadow work and healing on your own, I think it's about time that we start doing it in community. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the 5 ways that a plant medicine and healing retreat can really help you out, and especially help you with how you want to really bring this 2023 year deeper and more impactful, and most importantly, more aligned. So if this is your first time meeting me, I am Shika. I am your medicine woman, Reiki master, and your conscious coach, mentor, whatever you want to call it. I'm really just here to support you and help you on your healing and just bring you back to remembering. And this is why I feel so called to share more about the impact of retreats, especially considering that I am going to be hosting some medicine retreats this year. I have 6 retreats that are out right now. And if you're interested in going to a retreat after or even during this, or you feel inspired, you can learn all about that down below and apply down below. Before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, put notification bell so you don't miss a video, and also share with anyone who's interested about retreats or maybe might vibe with this video. So I really wanted to talk about this because whenever I have clients or people who message me here, or you guys just come through and you're like, Shika, I heard you have a retreat. What is it about? Or I've always wanted to go on a retreat and I noticed this person has a retreat or blah, blah, blah. Then this video is going to really just give you some more insight of what to expect and how these retreats can be life-changing. I just actually hosted a retreat in St. Lucia, and it was really beautiful to witness because some of the people, their feedback was so beautiful. They've said they've never done a retreat that's so impactful like this before. Some of them even said, imagine the amount of time and money I would have saved on going to a retreat, and just, getting more clarity of the root. And that's really what I do with my retreats. I get to the root to things. I digress. Let's get into how these 5 ways this plant medicine retreat, this healing retreat, can change your life in 2023 and moving forward beyond. The first is heal with people that are in this path, who are truly ready to heal. I think one of the biggest things that made a big difference for me is I was healing on my own, which was great. I was doing the meditations, I was doing the journaling, I was doing all the things. I was sometimes going to my sessions for my healer, in my city, or when I would go away and learn some things and just go deeper into my medicine healing. But when you are doing it with a group of people, there is that extra feeling of accountability. There's that extra push that you get. And I really do believe in an egregore of energy. Think about when everyone comes together in, whether it's a family, a group of family, your soul family, friends, and you celebrate something together. Right? And the retreat, the medicine retreat, the healing retreat is an opportunity for you to celebrate yourself doing this healing. It's an opportunity for you to come together and to connect and to meet different people from all across the globe. And I think that is just really beautiful on its own. So you're healing with people who are genuinely committed to it. And I know for myself, I don't know if this resonates with you. If it does, put a rainbow emoji down below. When I was doing my healing, a lot of the people in my close circle, as much as I loved them, they didn't understand this journey. They didn't understand why I would be going into a plant medicine ceremony. They didn't understand why I was going to an energy healing retreat, or doing this meditation, or going to this event. They just couldn't understand, and that's okay. But how would that feel to be going into a free space where you don't have to worry about feeling judged, where you can just express everything you feel unapologetically, and then also having that support of people that become close families? A lot of the people who've come to my retreats, I consider them people that are really close to me. I've connected so deeply with, and I'm so grateful for that. And it wouldn't have been if I didn't go to one of those retreats. The second way that a plant medicine and healing retreat can change your life this coming year in 2023 is it holds you accountable in your healing. Holy moly, does it ever. Bypassing is something that is harder to do when you are going to a retreat. I'm going to speak more from my experience, both going to a retreat and also hosting a retreat. And I noticed one of the biggest things is people hit a point of two points in the retreat. whether it's a week, whether it's whatever days that you're going. The first point is the questioning why you're here. It's like, I have this feeling, I had all these intentions, or maybe you didn't have an intention and you come to this retreat, maybe you're halfway across the world and you're like, why am I here? But then it's like that accountability, like you've now chosen to be accountable with your soul's calling to get there. Then there's the second part, the transition. And this is the part where the soul starts to see who they are. They kind of get scared of and I was just talking to someone about this yesterday. They get scared of seeing, oh my gosh, this is all me. This is who I am. This is the true me, without any like distraction, any expectation. Wow. That's scary. Like, wow, that means all my family, my friends, my partner is going to see me as this person. But it's also so exhilarating and exciting, because at this point, like, you have so much support. What better way than to be with other people who are committed to the journey? And I think one of the biggest thing too is spiritual bypassing. And one of the things that some medicines, especially when I'm serving Cambo, can really help people with spiritual bypassing. The avoidance of truth, the avoidance of seeing what's there, the avoidance of healing something a millionth time, the avoidance of moving the ego out of the way. All of that is very powerful when you are doing a medicine retreat. It's working with, co-creating with the earth, with the elements, with the medicines, with the modalities that are here to support you and hold you in that accountability as you meet it halfway. The third way that a plant medicine and an energy healing retreat that can really change your life is one medicine ceremony is equal to 10 therapy sessions. This is something that I've heard time and time again. One medicine ceremony can be equal to 10 therapy sessions. And I can definitely attest that is so true. I remember going for years with therapy and telling my story about what happened and the trauma I went through and the experiences I went through. And it was great, like repeating and having someone hold space for me, repeating my story, but I didn't feel like I was getting to the root of it. And with the plant medicine, it's really just getting to the root, especially when you are in a space of fully being held in that medicine, is you can have that one eureka, that one moment, that one part, that one belief that comes up in a ceremony. And in doing that, it just like pops everything. It opens, it's like a ripple effect. It's like a domino effect. And when that domino effect hits, that's when you start to notice, wow, everything is connected. And that's what a retreat teaches you. It teaches you how every memory, every belief, every word, every sound, every scent that we've had in our lifetime and continue to is all connected to our healing. And you are retapping and tapping into that map, into that that DNA prints, those prints and these imprints in ourselves. And in doing that, the medicine helps on a spiritual, a physical, a mental. It rewires the mind. It can help you tune into physical manifestations of your soul whispering to you to heal. And the list goes on. So imagine you go into one ceremony that's an hour or 15 minutes or 6 hours. And in that 6, 8, 50 minutes, whatever hours that you're going into, at the end of it, you are shedding. You shed a part of you. And when you shed a part of you, you meet death and birth. You meet this part of like, you have now claimed a part of you that you didn't even know was there. It's like a child finding an old toy that they haven't seen in a while because it's at the bottom of the treasure chest. And when they see it, they're like, oh, I remember this toy. And all the memories come up and all the familiarity comes up. And you get to have this new relationship with this toy again. And this toy is a representation of this part of you. So I think it's so beautiful that medicine, specifically as a medicine woman, they can hit you on so many levels. They can support you, they can heal you. And the best thing is even after the ceremony, you can still activate and work with these medicines again and again through their spirit. The fourth way that these plants can support you and really help you on your journey is that it clears almost skipped one here. Connecting you with the earth and remembering why you're here. This is probably one of the biggest mottos that I share a lot in my videos and just what I share is like the remembering of why you're here. And when we are so used to being a victim of our story, when we're so used to having people feed us decisions and answers to things, when we are so used to being in pain, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever it may be, it makes us get so wrapped up in the fog. And in the fog, we feel like there's this endless fog and there's no way that we can get into clarity. Now, with a plant medicine, retreat or a retreat in general, what you are doing is you're retreating back to yourself. You are taking steps back to remembering the highest frequency and version of yourself. So with connecting with the earth, this is why it's so important as humans, as beings, as animals, we need to remember connecting with nature. Nature's how we're created. Nature's what we eat. Nature's what's made out of this place, this home that I'm in. Nature is the most rawest and most authentic version. And when we can connect with something that is so true, so pure, so real, it has a way of mirroring that back to us. And I think that is one of the most powerful things about a retreat. The fifth way that the plant medicine and the healing retreats can really support you is that it can clear things you didn't know were there. The amount of times I hold space for someone, and I do during a retreat, I will do like a soul retrieval, or we will do ancestral healing. There's so many times where things will come up and someone will say, Shika, I feel like I need to open my heart. And when we go into the journey, it's not the heart, it's the root. Maybe it's the womb, maybe it's the hara, maybe it's the sacral. So it's like the biggest thing about a retreat is it really humbles us into humility, but most importantly, it makes us realize that, number one, we don't know everything, and that's okay. We're not here to know everything. That is what this healing process is about. When you can step into a retreat dedicating 7 days, 9 days, a few days of yourself to really get to know all of you in the stillness of your healing, finding stillness in your healing, which sounds crazy, but it is possible. This can really allow you to understand the ancestral things you're holding that you didn't know you were holding. The part of your inner child that you were holding, your teen self that was holding, the part of you 6-7 years ago that you were holding. There is stories that we don't even know we hold. There are things that we don't even know we hold. They say that there are thousands, I think it's like something like 52,000 insects that are constantly connected and near us at all times, but we don't know that, right? We don't know that there might be a spider underneath here or an ant over here, but it's living. It's living underneath our feet. It's living underneath the soil that we're standing on. It's around us, even if we can't see it. So it's the retreats. What it does is it allows us to see things that were already there and that could be blocking us energetically or cannot be serving us anymore. And it's an opportunity to get an understanding of that. And that is so, so powerful. So a lot of the times when people go to retreats, their intention changes. And I love seeing this part when I host a retreat. It's like, wow, this intention changes. I thought I was here for this, but wait, there's more. This makes so much sense. And at the end of the retreat, they're like, wow, okay. So that's why I always tell people the biggest advice I can give you when you go to a retreat, or if you are coming to one of my medicine retreats, is come with an open heart and an open mind. Don't put expectation. Don't be married to the journal prompts you have in your journal, because spirit might have a completely different, the universe, whatever you connect with, might have a completely different journey or perspective or even thing that it is going to bring up for you. So that's huge. Now I'm going to add 2 more. I know I said 5 ways that plant medicines and healing retreats can change your life in 2023, but I'm going to add 2 more because I wrote those as extra ones and I didn't even notice I channeled it in. So the 6th way that the plant medicines and healings and retreats can change your life is making new friends that are also going to be your soul family. I have had people who've come to the retreats and they're still talking. They're still talking, they're still connecting. They have Zoom calls together all the time. This is what I'm creating. And this is actually something I want to talk to you guys about, is that's my biggest intention here on YouTube and my in-person stuff. My main focus right now is bringing this human connection and contact again. And that's why I'm devoting most of my time on retreats. And that's the best way to work with me right now. So if you are interested in community, you're interested in healing, you're interested in going deeper, you can apply to my retreats down below. But the biggest things is you're going to make friends. You're going to make some lifelong friends through this if you're open to, and you're going to notice that maybe the friend that you make through this retreat is someone that mirrors and is an archetype of your mother or an archetype of your sister, and you go through a healing through that, and through that makes a relationship. Or maybe you both mirror someone in each other's family, and this is an opportunity for you both to heal. Those moments are so amazing to witness. You walk in thinking you are strangers, but you walk out with a relationship that embodies such truth, such openness, such vulnerability that can be for lifetimes. The last way that plant medicine retreats, healing retreats, can change your life in 2023 and beyond, because it's not just a year. We know it's eternal. Time is non-existent, is it? So physical elements healed. Woo, this is huge. I will speak right now. Kambo has changed my life. So many other medicines, the grandmother medicine, there's so many medicines that has changed my life. And a lot of these are even in our backyard. So the biggest thing is physical elements. Your body whispers before it screams. Your body whispers before it screams. What does that mean? It means that your body is communicating with you all the time when it's imbalanced, when it's happy, when it's sad, when it's going through something, when it's grieving. It's constantly communicating with us. But the question is, does our human listen? When you are being forced to step into a retreat away from your day life where there's so easy to access, bypassing, ignoring, pushing it aside, and now you're forced to really look at it. That is a completely different element. That's a completely different energy. So physical elements, I've had people who've attended the retreat that walked in. One of the people at my retreat that I just had last year in Canada came in with crutches, walked out without crutches. I am not joking with you. This medicine is like, medicines are beautiful. The earth can support you. I've had someone who has had eye issues or maybe even wearing glasses, and after working with some of the medicines that we work with, they're able to see. Like, their nature is here to help us. Nature is healing us all the time. So again, these retreats can help you. And of course, integration is a whole other thing that I'll talk into, but they can help you get a fast track. I don't want to say fast track, move that out. Not fast track. It can really push you forward deeper into your healing. It can, if you commit. I want to highlight that really in bold. If you commit, don't think it's just an easy walk that at the end of the retreat, X, Y, Z will happen. I will manifest the love. Like, it's not just like that. You got to commit. And like I said, there's those two spaces that come in. You're going to be tested. Are you going to commit to it when it gets deeper, when it gets uncomfortable? The physical and the beautiful thing about these healing retreats is it teaches you what is uncomfortable in you already and makes you feel all of it without any distraction. So you can finally say, I choose me. I finally choose to not make this hard. It doesn't have to be difficult. I always tell people when they're in their healing process, healing can be easy. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be hard. It can be an easy journey if we choose it to be. But what inside of us tells us that it has to be difficult and struggling and all the things? That's what humans told humans. But at the end of the day, I do believe that there is some strife and struggle. You know, that is a lesson for some of us that are here to experience. However, if your soul is willingly coming and feeling called to go somewhere and it feels aligned, you can come to that mantra. It can be an easy journey. And that is something that grounds you every day. That's something I tell all of the people who come and sit in ceremony with me. It's so important. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video of the 5 ways that healing retreats, medicine retreats can really change your life. I could have gone on to 100 of them. If you'd like me to do another topic on retreats or another topic about healing in this genre, let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you are interested in going to a retreat, I would highly suggest it. They are small, intimate retreats. I don't do huge, like 40 people retreats. These are very intimate retreats and they are medicine retreats. So if you are interested in applying to a medicine retreat, you can go to the link down below, fill out the Google form, and once I look at your application, I will send you an email. Before we finish this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, put notification bells so you do not miss a video. Add yourself to the email list. Thank me later. I have courses down below, and yeah, lots more to come. Lots more to come. But have an amazing retreat if you're heading out, and if you are about to go, or if you're about to sign up for the one down below, then I'll see you there. And I'm sending you so much love and beautiful ease and protection. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.